And now, standing before you all, Nura, Peregrine, Shaman, Tarman, along with your ally Sebastian, is this aggressive, scarred Tabaxi. Now, the initiative that we have rolled starts with Nura. So Nura, this Tabaxi, seems to very much not like Sebastian. What do you want to do in this situation?
Oh yeah, I'm going to attack.
Alright, roll an attack. Well, that was fast. Congratulations, you have learned his armor class.
3, and I'm gonna go ahead and also attack again.
Go right ahead.
That was better.
Yes, and they both hit, so...
I'm just gonna combine my damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
30!
Damn, that's good damage. How do you attack?
I'm thrusting the glaive extremely fast, specifically at his gut area below the chest.
Right. So you begin to stab quickly. You do multiple thrusts. This Tabaxi moves, kind of dodges a few of them, but 2 of them hit very clearly. One into his side and one into his arm as he's moving around. Is there anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Yes. As politely as I can, I am a graduate of Juilliard. I'd like to quite literally lose my shit. I rage.
As politely as I can, I'd like to go fucking apeshit. So, Nura, you just grit your teeth at this Tabaxi. Lightning begins to echo off of you. The Tabaxi, after taking those hits, just lets out a low growl, and he is going to make one attack at you. Taking 10 damage, Nura. The Tabaxi just sort of, looking at the situation, just sort of brings up a fist and just catches you in the nose, and then actually steps back very quickly, like rapidly takes steps back into the shadow of the rock that it originally kind of creeped out of. Out of a completely different shadow in another section of this little area you're all fighting in, this Tabaxi shoots out and punches Sebastian across the face, and he actually kind of skids across the ground a bit, like 15 feet. And yeah, it had to use its bonus action to do that, so that is its turn, but it has its fist out and it's just breathing heavily. You think your new friends are going to save you? That brings us to the next person in initiative. Shaman, as you see this Tabaxi fighting, you can kind of get an understanding of what style of fighting he's using. Roll, okay, you hit both of your attacks.
I'm gonna use key to do one more.
Okay. Okay, those all hit. Roll damage.
35 damage.
Oh, fuck. As he's dodging some of your attacks, but some of them are just perfectly hitting him in his already pretty fucked up looking face. What are you doing, Peregrine? You can see that, unsurprisingly, this Tabaxi did not really think out this plan of attacking Sebastian. It did a number on Sebastian, but it didn't seem to care too much or think about the fact that he was surrounded by allies. You can see he's actually pretty worn out already.
It's like, oh shit. I'm gonna fire an arrow at 16.
I've always wanted to do this.
God,
roll damage, Peregrine.
God,
Wait, what?
I know what's coming.
So you fire this arrow, Peregrine, and this Tabaxi catches the arrow and throws it back at you, and you take, I'm gonna say 6 damage. Be reasonable, but he just throws your own arrow into your leg.
No,
Son of a fuck.
Wait, that's illegal.
Peregrine, the literal honor among the literal Robin Hood thief. Wait, you can't do that. That's illegal.
I'm attacking again.
It's a good thing. Okay, you do hit. Luckily, he can only do that once.
This is literally that scene from Robin Hood in Tights. He gets another shot.
9 damage.
Where do you shoot him?
I'm shooting him right in the shoulder.
So you shoot in his shoulder and it goes through. and he just kind of like lets out like a painful like gasp, just kind of rips the arrow out, holding his shoulder. He doesn't look like he's in the best of shape. You also have your bonus action, so is there anything else you want to do?
Yes, I'm going to have Quentin use a help action with Tarman.
Alright, Tarman, it's your turn. Now, this enemy is completely aware of your existence, but he is the only enemy in the area.
Alright, so
I saw that.
Tarman is gonna run and attack this individual.
Okay, go ahead.
And since he is the only one, I still have my ability.
Yeah, your sneak attack damage. That hits. Roll damage. Or you can roll your second attack.
Gonna go for my second.
Nondescript.
Not quite, but
Yeah.
you know.
So you swing twice, he dodges the first one, but you very properly land that second one. Roll damage. I love
And he should be able.
I hope you bulletproof, because this is about to hurt.
I love nondescript cat man.
Yeah.
19.
So, how do you hit him? Just because I'm curious.
As Tarman brings his blade down, slashing him diagonally. As he brings it back up to slash him again diagonally, he jumps out. Most likely the guy jumps out of the way.
You swing down at first, and he actually kind of sidesteps, going past his head. But you quickly spin, and as he's jumping out of the way, you actually bring it up, right into where he's jumping, and catch him cutting up on his chest. As you're cutting up Tarman, you can see through the tattered robes and just mishmash clothing he's wearing that he already has scars all across his chest and stuff, just like on his face. But you cut, and he just lands back on his feet, holding that wound.
The fuck did this guy do to you?
You ruined my life.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
Sebastian gets up, rubbing his face, which just his face just has this big red mark on the side. Sebastian hasn't even raised his weapon. Sebastian calmly says, "Caloro." And you see this Tabaxi's ears just kind of twitch. "How dare you speak my name? We're trying to rescue Ivy." The Tabaxi's non-blinded eye kind of like widens. "Ivy? Your sister, right?" As the Tabaxi, who does not look great at the moment, you guys have been beating the living shit out of him, looks around. "Where is she?" "She's been taken. We good?" "For now." "Okay, everybody, it's okay."
Oh, the captive is your sister?
"Yes, my sister. I am Caloro Valentine." You guys know the name of the person you're trying to find. It is Ivy Pine.
Oh, so she's adopted.
She's with the Chromatic Legion. We found an entrance in.
Yeah, you guys should listen to Caloro. If the bastard knows anything, it's how to sneak into enemy territory. As Caloro has this kind of almost sinister smirk and giggle in response to Sebastian, who has a very cold look on his face, looking at Caloro when he says that. So, you guys begin making your way towards where Nura and Peregrine will actually be able to lead you all. And after a little bit, the sun is starting to get lower and lower. You see the cave entrance. As Sebastian kicks a rock into the cave and just listens. But after a moment, not too long, you hear the sound of the rock hitting what sounds like water. Alright. Looks like we can jump in.
I guess I'll go first.
As Sebastian looks at Caloro, "You're not scared of water, are you?" As Caloro just glares at him, and then literally jumps in. Like, right as Tarman is going, Caloro just jumps.
Tarman, after seeing him jump. Oh, I was supposed to go first.
As Sebastian pushes you.
I push Sebastian.
Ah!
Live.
Sebastian, our shaman pushes Nura.
Roll a strength check, Shaman.
Did I throw Shaman and she fails?
No,
Jesus.
no, a 14 is not enough to push a 7-8 Goliath off a thing. So Nura, you
I'm
just...
sorry,
hang
little
on,
one.
Hang on, Nura, you just feel 2 hands press against your ass.
I'm sorry,
my
little
head
one.
slowly looking over.
Hey,
Oh,
you're kind of
wanna be next?
no.
I grab Shaman and I throw her in.
I'm sorry, little one.
Look at Peregrine. All right, so do you want to jump in?
Yeah, I got this as I just jumped down.
Nura's gonna turn around and go, all right, showtime. And I fucking backflip in.
All right. I need you to make a con save, Nura.
Why is it always the fucking concept?
Believe it or not, there is a reason for this.
Why is it con saves? We are criminals.
This is very accurate, actually. 21 total.
Okay, so you, so Peregrine, you jumped in first, or you jumping in last?
I'll jump in last.
So you hear of him hitting the water. Nura, luckily you don't slam your ass on the bottom of this small lake, underground lake. But you see everybody else is covered in water, standing on the side of this underwater lake.
I didn't get you all wet, did I?
Pretty sure we were all wet from jumping in the water, dumbass.
Fuck you.
Peregrine, you coming in?
Yep.
So then you jump and you hear a sound very similar to the pebble hitting the water. Just
Yeah. Did a rock fall? Did a rock fall?
did a rock fall?
Yeah,
So-
Peregrine, next time don't make a wake so big, huh?
At least I won't make a sound.
So once everybody's out of the water, Cloro just says, "Okay, show of hands who here has dark vision," and then he raises his hand.
Shaman raises her hand.
Cloro looks at everyone else. Fuck.
Yeah, nobody here can see. They're all blind.
Well, I might have something, but it only work for one of us. Bit of magic that could gets one of us dark vision.
Oh, I'm just saying that if I can't see what's in front of me, I'm a big guy. I can trip and fall and make very loud noises.
He's not wrong. He is a pretty big guy.
It's either I can give one of us dark vision, or I can give all of us a bit of help with stealth. Pass without trace, you might say.
Sebastian, who can also cast magic like this, I think Pass Without Trace would be a good spell to cast here, especially with the big guy lumbering about.
Yeah, you're a big Nura.
Alright, as I put my hands together, there's a little bit shadowy magic. Pretty much goes all around us. You get this brief, like, black aura before it dissipates.
That gives everybody a plus 10 to stealth.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Damn.
Woo!
everyone, roll stealth.
Need to pass.
For 1 hour.
24.
Oh,
Because I
I'm
rolled a
gonna
3.
No!
Oh no!
I have
Daddy,
I'm gonna use the
why?
balls.
She's gonna use the nuts of luck. So, Shaman, those testicles that were on your side, you have a plus 10 to that, honey. First of all.
So it's
So that's
27.
27.
Okay, so... okay.
damn.
25.
36.
Damn.
Good fucking god. Well, that's gonna make this next part quite easy, actually. So, you guys make your way in. And after a moment, the small cave entrance that you begin to go in becomes much wider. And after a moment, a bit of light kind of comes down on top of you guys. Do you look up?
Yes.
So you look up, and what you guys see is some light crystals, kind of in the caves of this wall. Light crystals are typically used for more expensive housing. They basically work the same way like electricity does. The only difference is it's like wires of magic that lead to these crystals that light up. But as you look up and you're seeing this light, you notice something else. That some of the light is obscured by something a little closer to you. You guys kind of squint your eyes to make it clear, and what you realize is that it's webbing. a lot
No.
of webbing.
Oh no!
It's
Guys, you might want to scoot.
And
it's
then
Spider-Man.
Peregrine, Shaman, actually Shaman, because you're the only one with dark vision, roll perception.
19.
Shaman, as you look up at that, you're from the Underdark, first of all, so you actually know some of what you're looking at, and your eyes just widen, and then you look around as you hear the chittering and chattering, as you see spiders bigger than Nura crawling around, all around you guys.
Shaman is going to turn around and put her, and she's going to whisper so they can't hear the spiders. There are spiders above us. Be as quiet as possible.
I'm sorry, what? Did you say what?
Millions of spiders surround Nura like a fucking scene from The Mist. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't say that.
No, obviously. So you guys begin to creep quietly. Some spiders that are like not as big, but like the size of big dogs come crawling past you guys, and you just go silent. You're avoiding touching any of the webs. There's this large cave that you guys are like, oh, that's where we can go into. And as you walk forward, a giant spider leg just comes out and lands in front of you guys. And another leg and another, as this massive spider, way bigger than all these other ones, just comes crawling past you guys. You guys, like, are underneath it for a moment, but it doesn't spot you thanks to Peregrine's magic. It just crawls along. But that spider is the biggest insect, or sorry, is arachnid. But that spider is the biggest type of bug you have ever seen, any of you. Shaman, you've never even seen one that big before.
Shaman just sort of blinks. Big mama.
So, you guys keep moving forward. Nura, Peregrine.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of move forward, you just kind of hear, you think it's Kaloro's voice, but you just hear, take the lead. As you feel people kind of brushing past to go behind you, and you and Peregrine, you and Nura kind of like made to lead. It's strange because you can't really see very clearly, but you feel like all of your party members are behind you now, and are like egging you on to walk forward.
I don't like this.
Is it possible? Because we were fairly, I'd say we were behind them.
Yeah, you were, and then they kind of went past you, and you think it was Kalora who told you to keep moving forward.
Could I possibly roll for maybe, or is it insight?
Go ahead.
To see if like this sounds like Kalora. That's an
Oh.
So
yeah, you're pretty sure that was Kaloro, yeah.
What?
Use the nuts of luck. Nuts of luck.
I think he.
No, we're not
yeah.
using it for that.
Yeah, he also has lucky, anyways.
I'll use that.
Okay, roll one lucky.
God,
No.
It changed. So yeah, that was Kaloro. You're pretty sure.
All right. No, let's. Guess we keep moving forward. So start walking up.
Nura, Peregrine, you guys walk forward, and your vision quickly, almost uncomfortably quickly, adjusts to the lighting, and you find yourselves in like a labyrinthian like hallway, and you see different kind of pathways, different hallways, and one of them you can hear these people chanting. Just they're chanting and praying, and you see lantern or torch or candlelight at the end of this long hallway. And as you look around, Peregrine, your heart skips a beat as you find that you and Nura are completely alone right now. And that the pathway behind you is gone. It is just a wall. But you guys hear another voice. This one is definitely not somebody you know, but just go on. Keep moving. And as you're looking
Nerd's
down,
gonna look around. Boy.
you don't see anyone. And as you look at the other pathways, they're all gone. And suddenly you're in a singular hallway. A hallway that's blocked off behind you, and in front of you is only this candlelight with this hymn, this dark hymn, this chanting ahead of you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna unsheath my glaive as I hold it into a ready position. As I look over to Peregrine. All right. You ready for anything?
Ready. As I take out my bow.
Nura is going to slowly start walking towards this.
You slowly begin to walk forward. You get closer and closer to this light. And eventually, the two of you enter a room. And for just a moment, you see that the room is filled with cultists wearing these white robes, praying over something you don't see in the middle. All these candles lit around them. The candles suddenly go out. And a different light fills the room. This green light. It feels oddly familiar, but it fills the room. And instead of these cultists that were praying, you see ancient skeletons wearing those same robes, tattered robes, laying all around the room. It looks like a crime scene from a century ago.
Peregrine, what is this?
Why are you asking me?
You should be asking me.
Nura's gonna turn to wherever that voice came from and aim his glaive at that.
You turn quickly and you do see something. In the darkness, you see this faint visual of a white mask. Memories kind of flooding to you, Nura Peregrine, of what Tarmin was saying, the nightmares that him and Shaman had been having, and that he said that it was a white mask. And then that green light lights up again, and standing before you, you see this man in this leather armor / robe, holding up this green magic that just seems to light up the room, this eldritch smoke surrounding him, and in his other hand there is this ornate dagger, and over his face there is this almost ancient looking plain white mask with no details but 2 eye holes. Nura, Peregrine Tushal, how nice it is to finally meet you face to face.
We met before.
Tell me, how are Tourette and Jonah doing?
Good. Peregrine's face just like pales a little bit. It's like, how do you know those names?
I know a lot about you. Some things that you don't even know about each other. Isn't that right, no?
What do you mean?
You've basically shared your whole life story with him, haven't you? All except one. The burning buildings. You running for your life at such a young age. Even you don't know what was going on that day, but you think best not to talk about it.
Oh, shut up!
What does he mean?
No, nothing. Nothing. It's a trick.
Maybe. Do you really know each other? Do you know Shaman? Who she really is? What she's done? Or Tarmin? I could tell you every dirty deed he's ever done.
What do you want from us?
Entertainment.
Well, in case you haven't noticed, we're venturers, not jesters.
No, you're far below jesters.
Damn.
Tell Coloro Valentine and Sebastian Chadron. An old friend says hi.
Well, you know a lot about us, and be ashamed not to know your name.
You can ask Sebastian just who I am. But as for a name, you can call me Damien. And in a very quick flash, the room lights up green, and all of those bodies, all of those dead cultists, are standing behind him like an army. And then all the lights go out, and Nura, Peregrine, your eyes just kind of jolt open, and you guys are in the back of the pack. And everyone is walking forward, and your feet are just walking instinctively with them.
Hey, hold up.
Tarman looks back. You guys alright?
No, not really. We just got teleported.
Teleported.
You've
been with us the whole time.
He's gonna pat Peregrine's shoulder and he's gonna say, "It's a trap. Head. We're about to walk, quite literally, into the snake's den."
He's not wrong. You see it, don't you, Shaman? And, Shaman, since you're one of the only people with dark vision here, you see what Kaloro sees. You see that the cave that you have been wandering in has slowly formed into walls. Like stone walls. You guys are no longer in a cave. You guys are within a dungeon.
I didn't take any more of those mushrooms, so... What happened?
We found them.
Okay, we're gonna have to sneak in here, and,
We're going to have to be careful.
As I walk over and putting my hand on you to give the dark vision, it is a bit shaky as I'm casting the spell on Tarman.
Before you do it, Tarman looks at you and says, "What's wrong? Peregrine, what did you see?"
Without mincing words, I think I just met the man of your dreams.
As Tarman hears that,
I just met the man of your dreams.
As Tarman hears that, he looks confused until he thinks about what he means. As Tarman's eyes widen.
Tarman, as your eyes everything brightens up for a moment, you see a figure about 60 feet away, right behind you guys. And in just that moment, they're gone. You see that white mask that you saw before, but a much clearer for just a moment before it seems to disappear.
As Tarman, almost in an instinct, tries to reach into his coat pocket that would have his gun, only to realize that it's not there, as he just stares at where he saw that guy.
The white mask, right? As Sebastian pipes up, his hair is kind of down over his face. He's just he seems to really be thinking as he's listening to all of you.
Tarman looks back. You know him.
As Kaloro, Shaman, and Tarman, you both see this. Kaloro grips his hands so tightly that his claws, that he hasn't sheathed his claws once. You see him dig his claws into his palm as he grits his teeth.
Shaman sort of grabs his arm to try and relax him.
We can't worry about him right now. We need to keep moving.
Got it. Let's go.
But I just have to say, if it's who I think it is, you all need to get the hell off this continent soon.
He had a message for you both.
You can deliver it to us after we rescue Ivy. Alright, Tarman, your time to shine. Dicebine, please be a merciful god.
Nut of luck.
You gotta go ahead? Okay, the balls shrivel along your side and dissipate into dust.
What the actual fuck?
Well, that's worse.
Could we give him another set of balls?
I mean, you have the balls, so you have one set of balls. Everyone else has used theirs.
I'm gonna give it to Tarman and hope for the best.
Okay, you hand him the balls. Tarman, he hands you the testicles.
Seems I have 4 balls. It seems my condition is worse in the best way. 16.
Much better. Hang on.
Ooh.
Tarman, as you're investigating with the dark vision, you're just walking calmly. You notice that as you're walking, there's actually the hallway gets wider, and at a certain point, there's these dragon statues, one after the other, after the other, after the other. Now, of course, you immediately begin to examine these as you're walking, and Tarman, you notice one of them has a hollow mouth. You can't tell.
Tarman looks at the ground.
You see a slightly elevated stone, perfectly in the middle.
Tarman is gonna be out of the range of this, but he's gonna take out one of his daggers and just press that stone that's elevated down.
So you're gonna toss your dagger onto it?
Yeah.
You toss your dagger onto this, and in a immediate flash, this burst of fire shoots out. Tarman, this hurts your eyes quite a lot. You're not gonna take any damage or anything, but Shaman, Kaloro as well, and Tarman, your eyes are just caught off guard with the dark vision. Just this sudden flood of light just shoots out, and it blasts fire all across the wall. Of course, with all this being stone, the fire seems to dissipate quickly. But yes, in front of you is a set-off for a flamethrower, effectively.
Tarman is gonna look at everyone, and I'm gonna try and do acrobatics to jump out of the range.
Okay, so you're gonna try and jump over it.
Yeah. 18.
Tarman, you jump, tuck, and roll over it, and you point out to Shaman and Kaloro where it is. Everyone else cannot see you at the moment. Okay, Shaman, what do you want to do with this information?
Okay, can I just use acrobatics to dodge the pressure plate?
Yes, you can.
6.
Luckily for you, Shaman, because I was about to say something, but you rolled a bit too fast. I'm actually going to give you advantage on this because you're a monk.
Okay. 13.
That is better. In fact, that's just enough to,
Thank God.
despite being the monk, you're not as, sly. So you just kind of jump and put your hand on the other dragon statue's nose, but you didn't realize how slick these dragon statues are, so your hand slips, you almost fall, but you land on your feet, your foot lands right next to this, trigger, but you don't hit it. And now you're on the other side of it.
Become cat.
You say that out loud in front of the Tabaxi, whose one working eye just goes into, bitch mode.
Deny humanity, become cat.
Kaloro
Yeah.
puts his hands on Nura and Peregrine. And Tarman and Shaman, you can see this. All of them cease to exist in a flash. Just gone. All three of them.
Kaloro
They just
killed them.
disappear. All three of them disappear. And then they reappear. And they reappear on the other side. Peregrine, Nura, your bodies feel jittery all of a sudden. It's like a flash of you just chugged 40 coffees. But it goes away quickly. You don't know what just happened.
Oh, he didn't kill them. Yay!
Well, that was interesting.
What'd you do, Kaloro?
A useful skill.
The ability to manipulate shadow to my advantage.
Really? That's kind of neat.
Sebastian has similar, but lesser ability.
Wait, does that mean that you can make your shadow dance?
No.
You should.
We should keep moving. As Sebastian is just standing on the other side, is what Tarman and Shaman can see.
Tarman
Waiting.
looks at Sebastian and says, "Alright, Sebastian, I'm just gonna try and help you with this.
Okay.
But in front of you,
can do it.
hold on. In front of you is a pressure tile. If you trigger it, you're gonna be Crispy Ranger.
Okay.
So,
Crispy white boy.
what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump forward and I'm going to try and help catch you, but I want you to jump, tuck, and roll, and I will help you land it as best as I can.
Alright, just tell me when to jump. As he starts running forward, and Kaloro has this almost, Shaman, because Tarman, you're focused on Sebastian, but Shaman, you're watching Kaloro's eye, and it becomes very intense, almost as if he's hoping for something very specific.
Shaman smacks his arm. Kalora, we don't wish death upon him.
As Sebastian is about to get there, Tarman yells, "Jump!" as he's going to help.
Sebastian jumps. You grab hold of him, you kind of fall back, but you both land past it. And Kaloro just kind of huffs and turns away and walks away. We should keep moving. So as you guys move forward, you begin to see a door. The entrance becomes less stone-like, less of a hallway, and more cave-like again, but you see a door after you move further in. You see a door that looks familiar. On the inside, you see a faint bit of torchlight. There are actually torches lit right now. You recall the door that you wouldn't have been able to open from the other side. That it was basically locked shut, and you wouldn't have been able to get it open unless you had the way to open it. And on this side, you don't exactly see a way to open it, but you recognize the door as the door that you guys believed led further into the Underdark. And you were sort of correct about that. But you do hear, guys, you hear a voice. Everything that we've given for them, and this is what they do to us. All because of one mistake. One failure. Is this how Tiamat would truly treat us?
Tarman's going to creep as quietly as possible towards it.
You want to look through, like, the barred window?
Yeah. Also, do I need to roll stealth?
No, you guys can keep your stealth from earlier. You guys didn't have a real interaction with anything yet, so...
Gotcha. I look through.
You look in, Tarman, and you actually see the male Dark Elf that had been aiming his bow at you right as you guys escaped. And you see that there's tears on his face, and he's actually sitting just outside of a cell. And in a cell, you see a red dragonborn just sitting. But you see this male Dark Elf, he just says, "My sister failed to keep them from escaping, and they killed her for it."
Oh, I feel like such a shithead now.
Yeah.
I had to sit in the barracks and listen to her scream.
No.
All because she failed once. If this is Tiamat's way, then I want no part. So what you're saying is that you'll help me? The red dragonborn says, as he looks. Yes, Zalek. I apologize for the way I have tortured you. Under orders of warriors, I will free you. And we will find those adventurers. And perhaps they can help us. Are you gonna free the rest of the prisoners here? That woman and the other dragonborn they captured recently? Yes, we'll free them all. But we're going to have to be careful. Only the two of us. Won't be easy.
As Tarman hears this, as he taps once on the bars, as he looks at them and puts up a finger over his mouth.
And so he sees you and he just kind of glints, but he realizes who you are. Are you gonna roll to get this open?
Yep.
Go ahead.
26.
Yeah, I think it opens. Yeah, you twiddle with it and you actually get the latch to open. The door quietly creaks open. As the dark elf walks up. You're the adventurers from before, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
As he looks at the four of you, then looks at Sebastian and Kalora. Seems you've brought friends. Good.
We will get you out. But you need to stick with us, because we are also here for a rescue.
You're here to rescue the Dragonborn or the woman?
A woman named Ivy Pine.
The ritual. As he walks over to the cell of this red Dragonborn he called Zalek, he opens the door. As Zalek steps up, Zalek is this very large red Dragonborn. Right now he's not wearing much more than fabrics and stuff, but he just stretches. Oh, finally I can stretch my legs.
Ooh la la.
Adventurers, huh? Zalek Korgrath. I'm one of the paladins from the Order of Pelor.
You're the one that we were told about.
Wait here, adventurers. I have some things to give you. As he slips, he slips towards the, he slips out of this room. So you guys are currently alone in this room with, just you guys, some torches on the walls, and this red Dragonborn you just met.
I look to the red Dragonborn. So, you trust that dark elf?
He hasn't had anyone to talk to but me. The other Dragonborn isn't as sociable. He's in the upper cells. Luckily, right now, Trace is the only one who's on guard duty.
Have you heard anything while down here? Any information that could be useful?
I've heard a lot of things. Mostly from Trace, though. He's been more than willing to share what information he can get. He's hoping that once we get out of here, we can take them down.
Well, I don't think taking them down will be able to be done today.
Not today.
But in the future.
Head up the stairs. See if you can't help that other Dragonborn.
Of course. Tarman will go.
So
Sneaking.
You guys head up the stairs that you guys were in the upper cells when you guys were captured. Hearing your footsteps, you hear, "Another one of you stupid fucking dark elf guards. How about I break another fucking finger, huh?"
As Nura steps in front of his cell. Not exactly.
As Nura, you see a familiar blue face.
Nagaroth, you son of a bitch.
Nura, the fuck are you doing here?
Rescuing your blue ass.
How the hell did you know I was here?
I had no idea. This is purely coincidence.
Well, hurry the fuck up and get me out.
Your travel plans got canceled, huh?
Shut the fuck up.
As Tarman will start opening the door.
Go ahead and roll.
As Tarman gets a 17.
Yeah, you begin to mess around with the lock and it comes undone and the door opens and Nagaroth just steps out. Alright, what's the plan?
1, we are going to rescue a woman. 2, we find a way to escape. There you go. As Tarman starts to sneak.
That's not the worst plan I've heard.
And with any luck, a shit ton of the Chromatic Legion while we're at it.
As a toothy grin seems to go across Nagaroth's face, I like that part of the plan.
Nura, be ready to create some batshit crazy plan.
I already have an idea.
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun!
So, you guys get back downstairs and you see Trace waiting for you guys with a chest. As Trace looks at looks at Nagaroth. Hello. Don't worry, I'm on your side. Good to hear. What the fuck is the chest for? As he sits it down and opens it, first pulling out a bow and handing it to Nagaroth, and then pulling out a big fucking gold fucking greatsword and handing it to Zalek, along with this really nice Paladin Order floor set of gold armor that Zalek just starts putting on. And then he pulls out a trident, Nura.
Oh, come back to Papa.
Your trident. Yours is very special, Nura, because once per day, using this particular trident, once per day, you can cast Witch Bolt.
Oh.
So look up Witch Bolt, and that'll explain what you can do once per day with this weapon. Peregrine.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls out your coat. This is a coat of invisibility, which means once per day you can cast invisibility on yourself using this.
Yes.
Shaman! He brings out your red armor, your monk armor that was given to you by Afada, your fire-resistant armor. This allows you to use that buffed fire attack that you used that one time against that one single will-o-wisp that does damage to you. This allows you to use that ability without taking any extra damage. And also, you now have fire resistance, so any fire damage is halved.
She sort of tears up a bit. Afara made this for me. Thanks.
I have no idea who that is, but you're welcome. As...
Wait. Is my original robe in there still?
Yeah, here you go. As she just throws the robe at you. That robe does nothing, but it's a robe.
I know, but it's significant to me.
Yes.
I literally rip off the new one and put on the old one. Oh.
Wow. That fucking tailor is gonna be like, wow, it looks even better than I remember making it. And
clothes are temporary, drip is eternal.
Tarman.
Yes.
He pulls out your gun. He hands it to you. Tarman, this is a pistol, 1d10 damage, but this is a +2 pistol, which means it does, it has a +2 to hit both, hit and to damage.
That's good. Very good. Is there anything else in there? There's one more thing I am missing.
Oh, yes, this, I didn't know if this was yours or not. As he pulls out this strange slab of stone with markings on it. Is this it?
Yes. As Tarman takes it, as he looks at it, as he puts it in his bag.
As Kalura will say, I don't have any more time to talk. I need to find my sister. As Trace, the dark elf, he kind of cocks his head. She's your sister? Adopted. Oh, alright. Where do you guys want to go? In the actual cell area, they're not here. You guys could make your way down the one hallway into that circular room. If you guys want to do that, she might be there somewhere.
Can I just ask the dark elf where she is?
Yeah, you can ask him.
But where's she being held?
She's being held right above the ceremony room.
Can you take us there?
You've already passed through it once before. As he starts making his way down that hallway.
As Tarman looks at him, is there anyone in the ceremony room other than her?
Turning his head and looking at you, Trace just goes,
Good question.
You want to rescue her or not?
Okay. You know what, let's just get going.
You guys make your way down. As you do, you all hear... Look, you're all very lovely women, but I really don't like this situation I'm in. Maybe if if it was like me chained to a bed rather than put in a cage. I'm not sure if I'm into the whole pet play thing.
The queen is here.
The queen.
The queen.
That queen. So, you guys look into this room, this big circular room. You actually see torches are lit all throughout this area now. Because otherwise you guys would be fucked, to be completely honest. But, they're keeping things lit because they have a bunch of other creatures here. But you see a small cage. Smaller than Peregrine. And you see about 8 dark elves, all women, again. You see them pulling on a chain and hoisting this cage up into the air over the thing. It seems like they were preparing her for something, put her back in, and are now putting her back up into the air where she has probably been this whole time.
How far in the air is she?
Let's see. The room is about definitely more than 60 feet. I think maybe 90.
Oh, so if we shot the chain, that's a no-go.
I mean, you could hope for the best, but I can't guarantee anyone's safety in that. But they pull the chain and they lock it, and it's like, you just hear her, and you hear actually a bit of nervousness dissipate from that kind of calm, kind of flirtatious voice. Can you guys at least give me more than one small fish for today? I am very hungry.
Oh no.
Or, of course, I could just get the sweet taste of fish from, down below, if that would work for you.
Girl!
God, wow!
I'd like to go back and kill Joseph.
But you see these dark elves are, they seem to be waiting for something. Maybe they're waiting for someone else.
Tarman looks
Can we
as
stealth?
he looks at his gun and his dagger. One is very loud,
True.
but will surely do the job. The other one is a dagger, which is silent, which is good.
All right, listen.
Hold
I
on,
have
wait,
an
wait,
idea.
wait. Oh, never mind. Nura, go.
All right. How we're gonna do this? She's currently suspended in the air by a chain. There's roughly 8 dark elves. They seem to be waiting for something. I think we can use this to our advantage.
How so?
What do you got?
Listen, some of us are more stealthier than others, given credit.
Yeah, no shit.
Now then, big guys like me, forgot your name, as he points to the one in the gold armor.
Zalek.
Zalek, thank you. Me, Zalek, and Nagareth will all attack
Nagareth.
at once. We can play this. We can say, the 2 prisoners escaped because I broke back in to get my stuff. As you can see, I have my stuff. That's when our friend the Dark Elf over here is gonna come chasing out behind us, gaining the attention of these 2. I mean AP, Dark Elves. And as that happens, you're gonna chase us back down this hallway. 2 of you are going to stealth into that big room, and you're going to take out any of those that try to go warn the others, while we lead the ones that follow into a trap, while the rest save Ivy. Sebastian and Tarman can take out any of the ones that try to go get more, while the rest of you rescue Ivy.
You have good ideas.
Yeah, not
I
bad.
have big-brained ideas.
Nura? Yeah. This is big brain time.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Alright.
yeah.
Tarman, me and you need to get in position then. Stay hidden.
Alright.
So, Sebastian will begin to creep around the edges of this large circular room, trying to stay hidden. Shaman, you and I need to do the same.
So, they're gonna make their way towards where Ivy's being.
Well, you can't make your way immediately down. You're gonna have to, hide
Yeah, I
in the
get.
edges of the room.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what we're gonna.
Nagrith just shakes his head. This is fucking stupid. As,
Right, it is.
Zalek just cracks his neck. I think this'll be fun.
I'm gonna tap Trace on the shoulder and say, all right, now's the time to shine.
Wish me luck. As he runs out, we have escaped prisoners! As he yells this in Elvish.
Era looks at the 2 behind him and goes, all right, boys, time to put on our happy faces.
Nagrith is going to fire a shot and miss, but that's okay because he doesn't really. But he's gonna fire a shot into the room and it just kind of hits near the dark elves, who all just kind of look around. Zalek will slam his sword against the stone wall, causing sparks, and he's just gonna shoot fire into the air. Come on, you bunch of pussies! 8 of the dark elves look to one of them, and that dark elf just kind of nods down that hallway and does like a splitting motion with their hand, and 4 of them start rushing towards you guys.
Into the hallway we go.
Yep, you guys run back. Everyone else watching, you see that same dark elf points at one other and points at themselves and points towards the other hallways, and then points to 2 and tells them to stay here. And they begin to make their way down one of the hallways. So, Tarman, Sebastian,
Fun.
Yep.
what are we doing? Because we've got 2 going down the hallways to go warn others.
I'm gonna go after one and kill him.
Alright.
I'm just gonna stab him.
You go down one of the hallways, and you're going to, you have an opportunity, you have advantage because they don't know you're there.
24.
24, roll damage, obviously, with sneak attack and everything.
24.
24. You you just kind of run behind the Stark Elf and stab through them, cough up blood, you pull the blade out, they pass out.
Tarman will take the time to finish them off with a neck snap.
So yeah, you just grab their head, shh, only dreams. Snap them.
Only dreams.
You won't have to be tortured like Trace's sister was.
Don't remind
I'm
us of her.
sorry, okay?
We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Now, Sebastian is chasing another one. Nura, you run all the way out into the cell area. Are you gonna stop and turn around now?
Oh, yeah.
You stop and turn around. Zalek and Nagrith do the same. As the 4 Dark Elves stop and speak in Draconic, actually, which you can't understand, Nura. But Zalek quickly translate. They said there's no way out.
Would you kindly inform them that there is, in fact, no way out for them?
Oh, Jesus! Okay, someone is harboring some fucking rage. As Trace, as from behind one of them, Trace shoots an arrow through their head. As they look very surprised, but he just says, "This is for my sister, you bastards."
All right, Nura's gonna charge at the first one in front of him, and you know.
Yeah, you're gonna have an opportunity. You're gonna have a surprise round here. Gonna give Sebastian, Nagrith, and Zalek opportunities to attack here. Okay, you go ahead and roll your attack. Because they're not expecting it, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have advantage, which is a good thing because Jesus. 21. Okay, you hit. Roll damage. You see, you see Nagrith shoot and just perfectly hit one in the throat. That one goes down. Okay, how do you want to do this?
I look directly into their eyes, and I don't know if they speak common or not, but I say hello to the damned for me. As I literally raise my leg up and let it down right on them.
So you just kick them on the ground, and then you just stomp, and their head just dead, skull shattered.
Exactly.
Dead as hell.
I want the imagery of Nura's foot through their skull.
Yes, you literally stomp. Thing is, your foot is so big that it can't just go through their skull. So instead, your foot hits the stone, and their head is flattened underneath.
I like sidestep a little bit and like scrape some of the gray matter off.
Oh God! Oh Jesus!
Oh.
With another natural 20, Trace
Like-
immediately shoots one of them and kills them just instantly. Just pulls back, fires, dead. They're dead.
That was fun, huh?
Yeah, let's get back. Hopefully the plan went well. Peregrine, Shaman.
Yes.
Along with Kaloro, you guys see that there are 2 more Dark Elves in this room.
Can we quietly knock them out?
You can certainly try.
Well, are they underneath the cage?
Yes, they're, well, kind of. I mean, it's possible.
24.
Okay, roll it with advantage. I guess Shaman is impulsively just running in. So.
I mean, are we expecting otherwise?
No, roll damage, and based on your damage, I will see if they're gonna roll a con save or not. Oh,
11.
You got the exact amount. I'm gonna give them a nope. So yeah, you run behind that one and punch them right in the back of the head, and they just hit the ground. The other one is not dead. Peregrine, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, shoot him.
The one that got Shaman is lucky. They're not dying.
That's 20.
20. Okay, roll damage.
13.
You hit them with the arrow. They are not out. They rip it out. However, literally appearing out of the shadow on the ground behind them,
Oh my god.
you see that Kaloro, who you didn't know where he was, he literally kind of comes out of the ground, and he just slams his hands right on the top of their head, like in a chopping motion. And they failed their save, so you see them get hit, and you see them hit the ground. They're also unconscious.
I'm going to shoot at the chain, hopefully to break it.
Alright, roll to hit.
That's a 20.
So you fire, and it hits, and the chain breaks,
Dex check. 21.
You jump, and both you and Kaloro grab the cage. You may be able to see what's inside, but we'll get to her in a moment. Everyone all runs into the room. Shaman, you're holding the cage. Shaman, you're the person who's seen who's inside, but you all hear. Entering this room from the hallway that Sebastian ran down, Shaman, you see the same Dragonborn you saw when you woke up.
Uh-oh.
You see he's got his massive claws wrapped around an unconscious Sebastian's throat.
Not good.
Well. This is the first time a snack has escaped and decided to come back. As the walls of this room open like panels, and dark elves with bows all step out, aiming into the center of the room. Trades, are you upset about what happened to your sister? You bastard. Don't worry, you'll be with her soon enough. As he just throws Sebastian across the room, he kind of hits those stone steps and just tumbles down into the room. Kill them. As there's dark elves around the room, but you also see two dragon wormlings run past his legs. A green and black dragon wormling just come running past his legs as he suddenly disappears. I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
27.
20.
Oh no!
Hey!
The duality of dice spot.
Yeah. Perfectly balanced.
That's all. So going first in initiative will be Peregrine with a natural 20. With a natural 20, your instincts are honed. You're like, oh shit, this is fucking bad. What do you want to do?
First off, cast bonus action, cast Zephyr Strike, and I'm going to attack the nearest pair of dark elves.
Okay, smart move.
So that's a 29.
Okay, that hits.
That's a 22.
Yep, those both hit. Roll damage for both.
Okay. And I'll aim for one of them.
Okay.
So the first attack, this is 17.
Okay.
Second is 6.
So you fire 2 arrows, both of them having this what does your Zephyr Strike look like?
It's sort the arrows as they fly sort of they almost look kind of covered in this wind sort of energy around them.
That's awesome. So this wind just kind of shoots these forward and they both stick into this dark elf. The dark elf stumbles but does not fall.
Blitzing my way towards Sebastian and be ready to pick him up.
Okay.
Next turn.
Alright, okay, cool. That brings us to Tarman. It is your turn.
Yes. Alright, so Tar would like to scan to see if there's any enemies that doesn't have anyone within 5 feet of them.
At the moment, no. Because every single dark elf has at least one next to you. There's basically groups of 2 all around you. And then the 2 wormlings are together right now.
Oh, well, I'm not going for the wormlings just yet. I guess I'll help out Peregrine on his side.
Okay.
As Tarman's gonna rush over and go for a stab.
Okay. Hey, Tarman,
failed?
You know you have something now.
Yes. But as I failed to stab, I point blank this motherfucker.
Oh, that would give you disadvantage unless you grapple them.
Alright, bonus action, grapple.
Okay. Good news. They actually failed.
Great.
You
point blank.
So you just have to hit.
20.
Congratulations, that's an auto crit.
Yep.
Yeah, if you can grapple and then shoot, as long as you hit,
you're in for
17!
17. Alright, so how do you shoot the guy?
I just kind of grapple as I place the barrel under his chin and fire.
Yeah, you stick the gun under his chin and you just blow her, by the way. Sorry. just to be clear, the only male dark elf
her.
that you guys have met is Trace. Anyways, you blow her fucking head off. Trace, do what you've been doing. Okay! What the fuck?
Trace is not happy.
Trace just fucking pulls back and shoots a dark elf, like, right through the throat. They're dead as fuck. Peregrine, you take 13 damage, and Tarman, you take 17.
Would like to use my reaction to, half that.
Half that? Okay, so those two fire off their arrows, and they stick deep. But you do not get too pummeled by them, thankfully, especially with Tarman's ability to dodge very well. It is Kaloro's turn. Okay, Kaloro, do some fancy shit. Okay, Kaloro did some fancy shit. I actually think he might be able to... Yeah, Kaloro actually knocks one out. That's good. Kaloro just kind of drops down amidst the shadows and just pops up and punches one, and their face hits the stone wall. They're out. Good.
Nice.
Good. Okay, it is now the Dark Elf's turns once again. They're actually going to target the NPC allies that have been pretty effective thus far. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Did one crit Trace?
Yes, actually.
Damn.
So Trace takes an arrow kind of almost right in the chest, and he's just like, ugh! And one kind of scrapes Kaloro, but he's not too bad. An arrow just kind of scratches him. But he is already still a little damaged from the fight earlier, so he can't take too many hits. Alright. Next in initiative. Oh. Oh my god. Come the fuck on, you asshole.
What?
Well, I'm rolling damage. Nura, 24 damage.
Why?
Amidst all the chaos, Nura, claw marks literally form across your chest and blood just sprays out as you just hear.
Those weren't there before.
Those weren't there before. Okay.
Man, the world works in crazy ways.
Why is my life point gone to 0?
Shaman, it's your turn. Things are a little intense at Caillou's house.
So is Nura
Yeah.
down?
What's that?
Is Nura down or no?
No, he's okay.
Okay.
He's just hurt.
I'm gonna go for the weaker dark elves.
Okay, so one of the ones that's already been damaged?
Yes.
Okay, go right on ahead.
24
24, that...
and a nat 20.
Oh, shit! You not want to use your fire abilities at all?
Okay, I'll use the enhanced ability.
That'd be 2 key points, and then that'll be 2d10.
And this for the first one, 20 damage for the first one,
Okay.
and then 21 for the second one,
Okay.
which is double.
Yeah,
2.
do you want to, because that first attack is going to knock one down, and that second attack will be strong enough to knock another down. Do you want to take out 2? Because
Yeah.
you absolutely can.
Yeah.
So yeah, your hands light ablaze. A fire that used to harm you, but with this armor, it doesn't bother you. You just rush forward, punch one in the stomach, they get blasted back, and then you just quickly spin around, like backhand another, and they just go flying through the air. None of them dead, but very much unconscious as fuck. Now, we get to the interesting enemies. The black wormling is about to take its turn. So, Shaman, you take 11 damage as this black dragon wormling runs in through the crowd, bites at your leg. You dodge the first, but then it bites in and it literally spits this black acid onto your leg as it bites down.
Oh.
Now, we have Nagrith. Nagrith is going to do what he can to take out some of these fucking dark elves. So he fires off at some of them. He doesn't take any down, but that's okay. Okay, time for more Dark Elf turns. Ooh, okay. So that will be targeted at Nagrith, actually. So nothing too bad. Okay. Nagrith just takes a bit of damage as one of them slashes at him, and the other one completely missed, so... Oh, time for the Green Wormling. It's actually going to start its turn in a very interesting way. Okay, so Peregrine, Shaman, I need you guys to roll con saves.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Tarmin's there too. Tarmin, you also need to make a con save.
12.
Con save.
And
Fuck!
Oh!
the fuck of rage.
yeah.
All right. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, boys.
Son of a fuck.
Oh yeah. That
How bad is it?
For you boys, that is 16 damage. That green dragon wormling just kind of like lets out a little tiny screech, and this green gas fills up the area that you guys are in. Funny enough, though, it's actually gonna damage some dark elves too, and it actually killed one. so that's
okay. Thanks.
so that's a good
That's
thing.
what happens when you anti-vax parents child.
But yeah, the area you guys are in, it just got flooded by this poisonous gas. So that's so you guys inhaled a bunch of poison, and that sucks for you. Zalik, why would you roll a natural 1?
Zalik, why would you do that?
Zalik, why would you take a natural 20 to the face in response?
Zalik!
Come on.
Zalik, what are you doing, man? So he runs up with his sword. The dark elf just dodges and stabs him through the leg. She's just like, ah! Now things get bad, because now it's the dark elf's turn. As two of them light their arrows ablaze and aim not at any of you guys, but in the area that Peregrine, Shaman, and Tarmin are in with that gas. You guys need to make dex saves.
What the?
Alright. I
Alright.
should be fine.
This is some bull. 24.
I should be fine. 22.
7 to 24.
Wow. Yeah, you're all gonna take half damage, thank God.
Alright.
Okay. What do we do?
You're actually taking half damage, Shaman. So, that's fine.
Yeah.
At half damage, 13. That'll be 7 damage or 6 damage for you, Shaman. So I'll just say 6.
Okay.
You wanted a fight. You should goddamn fight. Okay.
I wanted a fun time.
But instead I got Boreas Typhon's Wild Ride.
Boris's House of Bullshit.
Well, here's where the things get nice. You guys notice that small cage hit the floor. And it's wide open.
Yes. Save us.
And you just hear, you don't see, but you hear just the sound of like small like grenades going off all throughout the room, and you just see dark elves just hitting walls, flipping around. You see some of them actually with holes in their heads. As you just see, and you just hear at some point, I usually hate hitting beautiful women such as yourself, but in this moment I will make an exception.
Bro.
So, it seems like Ivy has escaped. And is, royally fucking shit up for you guys.
Thank you.
So that's good. Now, David.
I'd like to completely disengage from combat and run for my life. No, I'm kidding. I am going to raise my trident up to the air. I'm going to raise the top of the trident over my head, and my tattoos are going to start to glow.
Oh, he's raging, boys!
And as his tattoos glow, so do Nura's eyes. And then the trident begins to glow.
Alright.
Cast Witch Bolt!
Who are you targeting? Are you targeting a single, poor, helpless dark elf?
You see that wormling right there? I'm gonna kill the black thing.
You're gonna go for the black one, okay. Roll damage.
It takes 10 damage.
10 damage to the black wormling. Okay. So you shoot this thing with lightning, and it kind of like gets blasted a little, kind of like skidding across the ground and then stopping, dragging itself with its claws. And you can see this flicker of lightning going off on it. Peregrine!
So I'm next by Sebastian. I'm going to start trying to move him back towards the group.
Okay, you begin to pull him back towards the group. Sebastian, I will say, Sebastian does not look well at all, because he was in the radius of that poison explosion. So Sebastian looks very bad, actually.
Alright, to help him out, I'm going to take an action and cast Good Berry, and I'm just gonna just feed him one.
Okay. So you take a good berry, you put it in his mouth. He swallows, and then his eyes burst open. He just gasps for it. What the fuck?
We don't got time. Surrounded by dark elves.
Oh, fuck me. He is not physically well enough to get into the fight, but he is okay. So long as he doesn't get hit in the face by another attack like that.
I'm going to aim at another... Do I still see that same group of dark elves?
No, that group died a while ago. There's not that many dark elves left.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to go I'm going to attack the green wormling.
Okay, roll to hit.
Right. That's a 20.
Okay.
So hitting this, that's 8 damage to this wormling.
So yeah, you hit it with this arrow sticking into its side. It just lets out a screech of pissed offness.
Bonus action, I'm going to have Quentin do help action with Tarman.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go for the wormlings, and I'm gonna get rid of the green. Is the green one nearby with his other friend?
Yeah, they've been... Well, no, because the black dragon used a melee attack, so it had to separate. So no, the green one is alone.
Great. I'm going to attack. 18.
18, I believe, hits. Let me confirm. Yes.
21 damage.
21. So yeah, you rush forward and slash this thing, and it screams and blood just pours out of its side. I forget that despite using a gun, you're actually a swashbuckler, so you need to use melee more often.
Yeah.
But the gun is just in case you need long range, and it does a good
Of course.
Alright, so yeah, that fucking hurt. But the second attack you swing and it kind of scurries away.
Yeah. I'm going to... there's not really any place to really stealth in this place.
No, there's...
But can I try?
Yeah, actually right now you can, because it's so much chaos and there's so many bodies everywhere. You absolutely can.
Fuck!
Yeah. Didn't automatically mean you were gonna succeed, but you could try.
But I will back away 30 feet!
Alright, it is now
So that way I'm out of range of people.
It is now Trace's turn. Trace does hit.
Good.
So he hits one, he does not kill one this time. He did not get another fucking natural 20. However, it is now Chloro's turn because so many Dark Elves have died that they don't have their turn. So no, he does manage to punch one. He does like rock another one, but but those two are still standing. Oh! Oh no! Oh shit! Shaman!
Yeah.
You take 11 damage.
Oh hi.
As you take a claw across your back. Now, Shaman.
Yes.
Whew. You need to make a dex save.
Okay. 17.
Oh, okay, so you're only going to take half damage. That's actually very good. Funny enough, only 3 damage. So, after getting scratched, you just kind of fall over and you just see out of this like black mist, that black dragonborn's head comes out and he just sprays this blood red liquid. It literally looks like he's spraying blood out of his mouth. You avoid most of it, but some of it sprays onto your side and it burns. It's acid. He just spit out this blood red acid, but quickly he dips his head back into this shadowy mist and he disappears once again. Alright, it is your turn, Shaman, and your arm is a little stinging. And you are... I know you are hurting right now.
I'm gonna use a key point to heal myself.
I will say, Peregrine looks really, really bad right now.
How much does he have? 1
health. So you can tell that none of you guys look good. The person with the best health right now is actually Nura. So what do you want to do, Shaman?
How many enemies do we have?
2 wormlings and a couple dark elves left, and that that shadowy invisibility fucker who hates existence.
I'm gonna heal myself plus proficiency.
Okay.
Mostly because I know Peregrine's never gonna get enough health to not die in one hit.
That's
I'm
fair.
sorry.
That's fair.
I'm sorry,
No.
Peregrine.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're
That
good.
was 8 points. And then I am going to attack. How are the wormlings looking?
They're dragons, so one of them looks very injured, but it's still very hard to tell.
I'm gonna go for the one that's very injured.
Okay, roll attack. That'll hit. That'll also hit.
I think I only have 2 more key points left. I'm gonna use one of my key points to do 2 more attacks on the wormling. Oh fuck that! No, damn.
Oh no.
Well, it's gonna get an opportunity attack.
But I'm gonna roll my damage.
Go ahead and roll damage.
10 for the first hit, 8 for the second hit, and lastly we have 10 for the third hit. So 28 damage total.
You're definitely gonna hit the fucking thing. But for one of those attacks, you begin to swing an attack, and you punch it one really good time, and the wormling just kind of hits the ground. You swing again, and it quickly sticks its head up and bites into your arm. You take 10 damage. You swing at the green dragon wormling, and the black dragon wormling jumps in the way and takes the hit for it.
Fuck you!
Oh.
Now, the black wormling is going to... Nura, you need to make a dex save. Full of sugar makes them... Oh!
20!
You just fucking sidestep as it sprays acid. You're just like, fuck that shit. Nagrith was aiming at that black dragon wormling, but he unfortunately missed. Okay, this one you actually will get an opportunity attack against. So go for an opportunity attack against the green one as it tries to run away.
Okay.
Not run away, but run away from you.
We're completely
Okay.
Oh! What the fuck?
Don't.
Come on,
count
Shaman,
that, please and
stop!
Thank you.
What?
Dice.
Please don't count that, please and thank you.
Let me do something a little different. I'll be nice. You take 2 damage because you punched the rock that it was running past. So you're not dead, but you're very much unhealthy. Ooh, well, things are going well.
For who?
They could... yeah! I mean, they could be going worse.
Don't say. Why would you say that?
Because I'm the DM, and I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Dice was going to take that as a challenge.
12 damage. As the other wormling, the green wormling, runs up and just fucking bites into your fucking back, like, calf. Just tears in.
I don't like this thing.
Well, good, because Zalek is gonna come try to fucking kill it. Zalek, why are you fucking useless today? Zalek,
He's been a prisoner for a while.
That's fair. He's lost weight. He's not doing great. Ooh, this could be bad. Fucking shit. Nura.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and look for a song.
Nura, you take 8 damage as a dark elf shoots you. Things could be going better. Ivy, can you like turn the tides? Could you turn the tides, Ivy?
Can you like summon the power of pride to help us?
The power of pride compels you. Yes, shaman, not shaman, sorry. I'm thinking monks. Ivy actually does help. As you see one dark elf just go flying into the air, and then land right on a rock, one of the many rocks in this room, and just break their back. So Ivy killed one of the dark elves.
I mean, Ivy is good at that.
What, breaking women's backs?
No.
Alright. Nura, it is your turn.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
Live.
You're a barbarian. Do what barbarians do.
Alright, that little fucker's still biting me, right?
Yeah, the green dragon wormling is attacking.
Oh,
Yes.
good. That means
Good. Die.
about to move.
Then perish.
You could use your thing to make a save and have lightning.
Well, then, yeah, first of all, yeah, that.
Okay, I will have it make the save. I can say it failed for sure.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. The roll damage. You slam your trident down and a strike of lightning goes through that green dragon woman's head. And it actually does kill it as the black dragon woman screams out in what sounds like just complete agony.
Also, the other wormling,
Yes.
you know, Witch Bolt is still in effect, and that goes for 4 turns.
Yes, it does. Roll 1d12, and it will automatically take 1d12 damage.
7 damage.
Ooh, okay, so yeah, lightning strikes it, and it just, you can see that weakens it, but it's not dead quite yet.
No, I bet it's not, but guess what? 17.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh. 7 damage.
Yes, you attack it, and these things are fucking resilient. The Dark Elves are way less resilient than these tiny little... Like, these are as big as, like, dogs, basically, but they are taking so much more damage without even making a fuss. One of them is dead, though, and the other one seems upset about that.
Oh.
Top of the round, Peregrine, you see 2 enemies. You see the last of the Dark Elves, and
Yes!
you see the Black Dragon Wormling, who just looks like depressed.
Yeah, fuck
Impressed.
you for taking
Well,
the
let me help it with that. I'm going to attack it.
Oh, jeez.
We'll put it out of misery.
That's a 16.
That misses. I'm gonna say you shoot and it just bites the arrow in half like a fucking tiny badass.
All right. 19.
That will hit.
Take 8 damage.
You strike and you hit this thing inside. Its body kind of almost slumps, but you see something, just pure adrenaline or rage or something, is keeping it alive somehow. Because that thing just gets up despite the arrow literally penetrating through its body. Like, it will die, for sure, but it's not dead yet.
Alright, good. I'm sending Quentin to finish it.
Go, Quentin!
That's a 20.
That will hit.
10
10
damage.
damage. Quentin comes down, strikes this thing. Fucker is still holding on to life, just barely. You don't know what is keeping this thing together. Just fucking bullshit, that's what.
Yeah.
Alright, Tarkin, it's your turn. There is one more Dark Elf in this room.
There's only one Dark Elf?
Yes.
Alright. Tarmin's gonna... I'm seen by them, so... You know what? I'm just gonna go over and I'm gonna slash...
Come on.
I'm gonna slash first.
Stab it. Dog.
And since I missed, can I grapple?
Yeah, you have to use bonus action to grapple, that's fine.
Okay.
Roll grapple. Oh!
Natural
okay.
20.
Well, unless they roll a natural 20. What the fuck?! Whoa, hang on!
No.
No,
I call bullshit.
I
No,
swear,
no.
I swear to God,
No.
I swear to God,
Oh,
I
bullshit.
swear, I swear on God, bro.
You know what?
Grab the
Fine,
Dark
fuck it.
Elf. You grab the Dark Elf, and the Dark Elf, you put the gun to their face, and they just grab the gun and hold it in the middle, and it fires up in the air. This Dark Elf just stares you in the eyes.
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck? Okay, Caloro does not hit, unfortunately.
What does Dicebot have against us?
Your credits,
Truly.
your credit scores are horrendous.
God damn, that's true. Fair enough.
That's 10 damage, Tarmin.
Jeez.
Yep, alright.
As claws literally go through the back of your leg, and you are just pulled down, and your leg is cut open.
Can I use my reaction, Uncanny Dodge, to half it?
Okay, yeah, you can half that. Shaman, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go for the wormling, and I'm gonna use my last key point to do 2 more attacks.
Okay. Oh,
Are
come
you
the fuck on!
This is some bull.
I
Truly.
am so fucking pissed.
Good news is it missed its opportunity attack.
Fuck you, Dice Spot. God, damn. You just don't like me tonight. This is like the 5th fucking not once me. I'm fucking Christ.
Dice Spot chose violence tonight.
No, only to me though.
No, bro. Did you just see what happened to Jay? The Dice Spot literally said, "Fuck yourself."
It's like, oh, you got natural 20 on this grapple. All right.
I have never. I don't know if I've ever had that happen. Like vice. I've had that happen where the player rolled a natural 20, but not the other way around. Good fucking god. That psychotic, not dead yet wormling is gonna make an attack. Okay, it hits. Hey, Jay.
Yep.
8 damage.
Yep.
Holy shit. As the black dragon wormling bites into your leg, fucking dragging, trying to just fucking rip the meat out of your bones. You guys, this shit fucking sucks.
No.
Hey, no fucking way.
You don't say.
Nagrith, please. Nagrith, kill somebody.
Anybody.
He hit just us, kill us. No. Nagrith hit that the dark elf. So that's good. He did not kill it, but he did hit it. Zalik, please, for the love of God, hit. Hey, Zalik hit.
Ever time in forever.
Zalik hit the dark elf. So
There is hope within
he slashes the side of that dark elf. The dark elf stumbles a bit, blood pouring out of that wound. That dark elf has 1 roll. Oh shit! Tarmin, opportunity attack.
Yes.
Get him.
All right. Fine. I got this.
Please, Dice Spot, be merciful, God. Roll damage.
16.
Roll damage.
Oh.
Yeah, he runs. This dark elf runs at you with his fucking sword, stabs at you. You fucking stick your gun to his chest and fire. He kind of puts his hand on your shoulder as he just stumbles. The dark elf collapses on the ground, blood pouring out of its chest. The last of the dark elves is dead.
Oh, okay.
The last enemy you have is about to be punched, probably. Oh, well, Ivy missed for once, so you see a quick blur go past that dragon, and it steps out of the way. Nura, finish this fucking fight. Kill that black dragon wormling. It has, like, no health left. How do you want to do this?
After all the bullshit. He is pissed, he is angry, he is tired, he needs a sandwich. So he stabs him through the head and drags the blade of his trident all the way down its spine, opening it like a fucking baguette.
So you bring up the trident, the black dragonborn gets ready to dodge, but you just see that it's been fighting either to avenge its like friend's death or for the love of its god, but you just see this black dragon wormling, despite being a fucking child, is just tired. And it just stops. It just stops altogether, and you just stab it in the head and cut it in half. Its body splitting into 2, as everybody is just fucking covered in blood and everything, and Trace just points in the direction that Boreas came from. The exit's this way. Where does it go? Need to go now.
As Tarmin's following.
Sluggishly making my way.
Shaman, you go down.
No!
As you're all moving, you just see a claw. You literally see a hand just push through the ether and stick its claws into Shaman's back and rank down. And as the claw just goes back into the ether, Shaman hits the ground. And just this panic ensues throughout the entire fucking room because you guys forgot the Typhon's still here.
As Tarmin now sees Shaman go down, Tarmin's rushing to go grab Shaman.
We need to get the fuck out of here now!
As Tarmin looks at them, I'm not leaving her.
Bravo, let's go!
Tarmin picks up Shaman and starts running.
Everybody is running down this exit that Trace pointed at.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tarmin, you're obviously the slowest as you're carrying Shaman. You look back and you see the door that you just ran through, the gate starting to close there, but you just see that Black Dragonborn watching from the darkness as all the torches go out in that room. As this almost echoes through the hallways of this Underdark dungeon. As you guys run through this large room, you hear a bit of a rattling sound as you keep running, and as you guys are like right at the gate, you notice that there's this large gate to the left, and you hear the sounds of something growling and stuff. You decide that it's best right now not to worry about that, so you run through the exit. You guys find yourselves in a cave, and you guys all together try to just navigate until eventually you see daylight, and you all just come out of this hole in the sides of the mountains, just dragging yourselves up. Some of you coughing blood, some of you immediately just collapsing on the ground.
As Tarmin's gonna do whatever he can to help Shaman at the moment.
Okay, go ahead and roll medicine.
I have a 0 in medicine.
I have a +5 if that can.
Tarmin will look at Peregrine. Peregrine, I could use some help here.
Alright, let me
There's
check.
like 1 health, isn't he?
Lude's just like bleeding off.
Yeah,
the side
you
of
guys are all literally... Let's see, we have 2 health for Nura, 1 health for Peregrine, 1 health for Tarmin. 0 health for Shaman right now.
Yeah, so let me roll some medicine check.
Please and thank you.
You'll have advantage because of... Okay, so Shaman, you are stabilized with 1 health. As they kind of patch you up, you come to consciousness. As you just hear... Are you alright? As you all look, none of you but Shaman got a good look, but you guys see Ivy for the first time. You see this otter folk in these white and black robes with this kind of black and orange robe piece tied around the waist. Around her neck is the symbol of the platinum dragon god Bahamut. You see, she's smaller than you are, Peregrine, but she just goes, I really appreciate you guys all rescuing me. I'm Ivy Pine, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, no horny right now, please.
Shaman just sort of blinks. Thanks.
As Shaman wakes up, Tarmin just hugs her,
She sort of looks up with a smile and lays against him. We didn't die, Tarmin.
sorry. I was scared.
As Ivy comes over to Shaman, and she will actually heal you a bit more. She's going to use some of her own key healing, putting her palm on your chest, and
Bro? Hey, yo?
she's gonna bring you up to 10 health, Shaman. But Ivy just says, you should get some rest. Maybe you and I could rest together sometime. She winks.
I'm down for cuddle.
Oh.
Cool. I love to cuddle, especially with girls like you. As Ivy looks over at Sebastian. Shadro, it's so good to see you again. Good to see you too, Ivy. Ivy looks around. I thought I heard my brother. As Sebastian looks around, and as everyone looks around, you guys don't see Kaloro anywhere.
Where's
Oh, shit,
Kitty at?
Do we forget
I'm not
Lore?
I'm not going back in.
As Peregrine, you see what look like footsteps, and Sebastian's just like, yeah, let's go follow him. You all wait here, we'll be right back.
I'm gonna take a nap. Asner's gonna fall flat on his face.
Yeah, you got about 10 minutes with me left.
So Shaman
sorry.
Tarmin is making sure you're okay. Everyone's just fucking exhausted.
She just sort of lays against him. I'm taking a nap.
As
They're still very much wounded and bleeding out.
well, you're all okay. You're all stable, just very injured.
Tarmin's also kind of passing out, as there is one tear that is coming down his face, and it is blood.
For now, yes.
Shaman makes sure to wipe it away.
We already have enough blood already.
Ivy lays up against Shaman. Ah, yes, rest. Oh, so nice. And she just kind of cuddles up against Shaman's body.
Shaman is naturally kind of warm, so.
Oh.
Shaman's leaning against Tarman, and Ivy's leaning against Shaman. The cuddle puddle has been done.
I just like 5 minutes ago, running from our lives from Dark Elves. Suits for safety. Well, back to it.
Back to cuddle pile.
Now, Peregrine, you and Sebastian follow this trail, and you see Caloro. You see him making his way down the mountain.
Hello. Where are you going?
My sister is safe. That's all that I was concerned about. Don't want to stick around for a little bit? You got hurt in that fight too. I don't need your charity, Shadow.
Listen, you can do whatever you want. But considering you just down there died, rescuing your sister, at least you could do is say hello.
No, it's okay, Peregrine. Valentine, take care of yourself. As Caloro just pretty much ignores what Sebastian says and keeps leaving. Come on, Peregrine, let's get back to everybody else. As you guys get back, Peregrine, Sebastian, you see that everybody else is just pretty much dead. Zalek is fucking just snoring on his back. You see that Trace is, he's awake. He's just sitting there thinking.
I'm actually happy Trace is alive.
Yeah, me too. But you see Nagrith is pretty much, like, about ready to head off, too. Appreciate the help, Tushog.
You too, Nagrith.
I'm getting out of here. I've been on this continent too long.
Try not to get kidnapped next time.
Don't depress everybody where you go, Nagrith.
Now fuck you. As he starts heading out.
That's my job.
Bye, Nagrith.
As Trace, who's just kind of sitting there thinking, seems to have dozed off himself. Peregrine, are you ready to sleep too?
After seeing Nagrith leave, Peregrine proceeds to collapse.
That sounds about right.
Shaman is holding Ivy kind of like you would with a stuffed animal.
Aw.
You guys wake up on a cart in a chariot.
Oh no.
Nura, Peregrine, Shaman, Tarman, you all wake up. You see Zalek, you see Trace, you see Ivy, and you see Sebastian. You guys wake up and you see in front of the chariot, you see Paul. Good morning!
I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood to wake up, please.
What do you know? It's Bull.
It's actually Paul. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Hi, Paul.
The
I'm gonna call you Lope, because that's the opposite of Pole, so Lope.
Okay then. The ranger in the blue jacket got you guys all down from the mountain.
Oh,
Sebastian.
you,
Where's
Sebastian.
Sebastian?
Sebastian's right next to you.
Oh, hi, Sebastian.
Hey, what's up?
Tarman looks at
Alcoholic.
Sebastian and says thank you.
Not a problem. It was starting to get dark. Figured that we need to get down.
Now that
Yeah.
you've saved Ivy, you can start drinking again.
What do you mean again? As he just opens his flask and starts drinking. As
You know,
as
Right?
Ivy just giggles. Oh, Sebastian, you never change. So, Shaman, now that you're feeling better, we can continue to discuss resting together.
we already did.
Oh, I don't mean that kind of resting. You know, sleeping together.
He wants to fuck you, Shaman.
She blinked.
I've never done that.
Well, there's always a good first time. Besides, whenever you meet that special someone, you want to know somewhat of what to do, right?
Eyes just sort of go up as she thinks for a second, and a blush comes across her face. What if they're blonde?
Well, then, you want to make sure to pull their hair. Blondes like that kind of thing.
Didn't need to hear that.
What if they're a dragonborn?
Well, then you pull their horns. They like that sort of thing.
I thought that was tieflings.
Ivy Pine, bless your wisdom.
Also, yes. After a moment, the chariot pulls into the city of Rhine. After a little while, you see that people are celebrating as typical with this city. You see they're hanging up things in preparation for the 75th birthday of the Reinhardt that you've heard about. And you guys end up being parked literally like right outside of the bar and inn. All right, get out of my fucking chariot.
Thank you, Paul.
It's
Shaman
Paul.
is gonna put on.
I said it!
See you around Maypole.
It's actually Maypole. And wait, no, it's just Paul.
I'm your backpack now.
Said.
Bye, Paul Bunyan.
It's actually Paul Bunyan. No, it's just Paul.
Bye,
Whatever, Paul.
Bye, Lop.
Bye, you? As he fucking rides off. As Sebastian, as Sebastian looks at the bar, like the tavern inn, Darius, as he looks at Darius, he takes a swig of his flask that says, "Thank God. I need a drink."
Shaman has become Tarmin's backpack. She's on his back.
You guys enter the bar, you see people, you see Daria. It's just like, "Oh, good, you're back. And you don't look as bad as I thought you would." As,
Oh no, I feel pretty bad.
as you guys see Logan stand up immediately. "Oh, you're here. We were starting to get worried."
We?
Yeah, so you say we, and you see Gunter, the half-orc, and you see Kydro, the orc captain of the Order of Pelor. You see Orion, as he's like, "Oh, Peregrine, I know you wouldn't fucking die. You're too fucking stupid to die."
Ow.
Ow. Oh, come on. You can't take an insult.
He's
Stop being a bitch, come on!
As he says that, I look at him. What's wrong? You can't take your commander's undergarments?
Damn.
Oh, you're fucking funny one, Peregrine Toshog. As Captain Kydro. Alright, shut up. As he looks at Zalek, who gets off. "Kolgrath, good to see you again." "Good to be back, sir." As they just do that like upper arm shake. As Zalek sits next to Orion and the others. "And who is this?" As Trace walks up. "Hello, I'm Trace Verdun. I was a member of the Chromatic Legion. I helped in the rescue and escape. I would like to know more about your god." "Well, why don't you head down to the church? They'll be happy to tell you all about him." As Trace smiles and nods and actually heads out of the bar.
Wait, Trace.
"Yes,
Hey, good job for doing that.
wouldn't have been possible without all of you. Thank you."
Tarmin looks at him. "You're a good man."
"I'll see you all around." As he heads off, as Ivy is just like, "Ooh, nice bar. Ooh, hello, Daria. Hi, Ivy. I'm still married. I know.
Do you flirt with all the women you meet?
Yes." Alright,
Okay.
alright, enough.
You know, I guess.
Hey, you four, listen up. Sebastian, are you considering yourself a part of this group? It depends on if they plan on sticking around, because I'm gonna be heading off after the, festival.
What if we offered you more alcohol?
I'm good, thanks.
Are you sure you love alcohol?
Well, let me ask you this, Shadro. Are you going to be a part of the group that plans on sticking around with, John Doe? Oh, that. No, I need to head off. Got some stuff to do anyways. Right
No, don't leave.
Well, Shadro, we'll deal with your payment soon. As for the four of you, your payment will come as one. All four of you will deliver will get 4,000.
Shaman blinks.
So that'll be each of you will get 1,000. But it's like as a collective. So it's like one payment to one group. But can't do that until you have a name. So I would think on that. I'll see you all once you've made the decision. As he makes his way, as it's like, I think you should all get some rest. You did a lot of work with rescuing me, and look, I know I'm a strange one, but I really do appreciate it.
Well, don't worry, we didn't want you to die.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't want to die either. But seriously, you all need to get some rest. Actually, Shaman, I know the best room in this inn. Would you like me to show you?
Shaman just sort of blinks.
Consider it a reward for you rescuing me.
Okay.
Ivy grabs Shaman's hand and somehow drags her upstairs, despite being not even half her size. Daria, she slams down 4, because Sebastian is here. 4 blackout brews. As many as you guys want, and it's on the house. The session is gonna end here, everyone. And, we're gonna be taking a break. A short break, but a break. Hopefully only a month long, because I've gotta start getting this stuff edited. This will be the last session for just a little bit. Did you guys have fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm glad you guys had fun. I hope anyone listening enjoyed it. We will see you guys after the break for the next session. Stay adventurous.